Clark and Angel Reese rivalry has huge impact as WNBA history made. TV viewing figures have been released for the 2024 WNBA season, and the impact of the rookie rivalry between Clark and Angel Reese is clear for all to see. Clark was the first overall pick in this year's draft, and she has enjoyed a sensational rookie season with Indiana Fever. Reese, who was picked 7th by Chicago Sky, has also impressed, with an average of over 13 points and 13 rebounds per game. The league's two new superstars have helped WNBA viewing figures soar. The regular season averaged 1.2 million viewers, which is a monumental 170% jump on last year's figures. The two most-watched WNBA games ever on American TV channel ABC, and the most-watched ever on ESPN2, both featured Clark's Fever. The WNBA Finals also enjoyed a significant boost in viewership from 2023. Games 3, 4, and 5 between New York Liberty and Minnesota Lynx were watched by record cable audiences as the finals on the whole averaged 1.6 million viewers, a 115% increase on last year and the largest figure for a quarter of a century. The importance of Clark and Reese, who were much hyped in college before transferring their skills to the WNBA, is evidenced by the fact that the WNBA battle between Clark's Fever and Reese's Sky was the most-watched game of the entire season with 2.3 million viewers. Furthermore, the draft itself drew in 2.4 million viewers, which is an extraordinary 328% increase on 2023. WNBA players have sought to build on the league's rise in popularity by opting out of their collective bargaining agreement CBA with the league and demanding more favorable terms. Players Association President Nneka Ogwumike said this is a defining moment not just for the WNBA, but for all of us who believe in progress. The world has evolved since the CBA was reached in 2020, and we cannot afford to stand still. If we stay in the current agreement, we fall behind. Opting out isn't just about bigger paychecks, it's about claiming our rightful share of the business we've built, improving working conditions, and securing a future where the success we create benefits today's players and the generations to come. Back in July, Ogwumike said with this surge of attention, accessibility, visibility and, of course, investment in dollars, the most pressing thing to consider right now is how we use those dollars to continue to grow and also value the players and seeing what that looks like in what feels like a very transformational period in our league. She looks so happy. Clark's heartwarming reunion with Kate Martin and Gabby Marshall leaves fans emotional. Clark had an explosive rookie season, breaking numerous records and leading the Indiana Fever to the playoffs. Although her playoff run ended in heartbreak with a first-round elimination, after such a grueling schedule, the reigning roadie has announced her intention to take a break from the basketball court this offseason to spend quality time with loved ones. And when she had these plans, she couldn't have missed visiting her alma mater, as her recent trip to Iowa seems to have touched fans deeply. Recently, the basketball-focused Instagram page Overtime WBB shared some exciting snippets showing Clark enjoying her offseason in Iowa. The carousel post featured 3 slides. The first read Caitlin back at Iowa, while the next 2 showcased heartfelt moments from her reunion with former Hawkeye teammates and her joyful sprint across the university's hardwood floor. The reel highlighted 2 of Clark's closest friends from her Iowa days, Kate Martin and Gabby Marshall. It also featured current Iowa player Jada Jayamfi, who is gearing up for her junior year with the team. During the visit, Clark even shared a heartfelt side hug with Iowa head coach Jen Jensen, who was likely leading a drill session for the team while the alumna dropped by. The Des Moines native's recent visit to Iowa marked her first return in over 2 months, with her last trip coinciding with the Olympic break. Well, fans couldn't contain their excitement, feeling a wave of joy as they watched their idol fully embrace the moment. Clark's return to Iowa melts fans. Clark's 4 seasons with the Iowa Hawkeyes were pivotal in shaping her basketball journey, allowing her to showcase her talent on a national stage. She didn't just make a name for herself, she led Iowa to back-to-back finals and transformed the perception of women's basketball, attracting countless fans eager to watch her play. Returning to the place that launched her career naturally brought a wave of joy, as seen in the clips shared from her visit. Fans echoed this sentiment, noting how much being a Hawkeye truly means to her, highlighting the deep connection Clark has with her alma mater and the happiness she feels in being back to her alma mater. "She looks so happy, and you can tell how much being a Hawkeye means to her." This visit also gave Clark the chance to reconnect with her close friends, Kate Martin and Gabby Marshall, sharing joyful moments and creating fun reels together. Although their careers have taken them in different directions, this trio has maintained a strong bond, frequently interacting on social media. It's worth noting that Iowa junior Jada Jayamfi had previously expressed her desire for Clark to return to campus after she won Rhodey, and Clark certainly didn't let her down. These four players were crucial to Iowa's success, leading the team to back-to-back finals. One fan even celebrated their reunion, referring to them as the Core. The Core Four back together. Clark's deep affection for Iowa shines through in her reflections as she transitioned to the WNBA. "I felt like I had done everything at Iowa that I possibly could, and we accomplished so many amazing things," she shared after her departure. After 2 remarkable years in the spotlight, building lasting friendships, she entered the WNBA carrying the weight of high hopes and expectations. And she certainly rose to the occasion, leading the Indiana Fever to the playoffs for the first time in 8 years, while setting multiple records along the way. However, her rookie season wasn't without its challenges. She faced intense scrutiny and the physical demands of the game. This recent trip back to Iowa offered her a much-needed break, a chance to unwind and revel in the joy of her past, something many fans noted in their comments. "I miss seeing her this happy, and like bruh, look at the smile." Therefore, her heartfelt return to Iowa not only reconnected her with cherished memories and friends, but also reminded fans of the profound bond she shares with her alma mater. This offseason, she embraces joy, love, and newfound inspiration.